Tony here from Draw So Cute. It's DIY time, and today we're going to be making these super cute mini envelopes that I've created for you. So I'm going to show you how to make them step by step. So let's get started. To make these mini envelopes with message cards, I've created a template for you on my website that you can download for free and print. It's drawsocute.com, and I've created 3 of them. The first one is a blank one so that you can create whatever you like. And the second one here is my panda with the cupcake that says "You're so sweet." And the third one is my PBF, my Poop Buddy Forever. So I hope these are designs that you guys will love to create and make an envelope with. And so in this video today, I wanted to show you step by step an idea that I had for the blank one that I wanted to show you. But the basic things that you're just going to need is to print this out on copy paper or stock paper if you have it. But copy paper might work a little bit better with the envelope, so that's a little bit softer, and you might want to use cardstock for the message card inside, but it really doesn't matter. And the basic materials you're going to need is a pair of scissors, a straight edge, glue stick, and markers and crayons, color pencils, whatever you want to use to decorate your envelope and message card. And that's the basic things you're going to need. But today I wanted to also show you how to make a bouquet of flowers out of paper. And so if you wanted to do that also, what you're going to need is just cardstock paper. And I have these post-it notes that were just handy, and so that's why I'm using it. But if you have any kind of colored paper that's a little bit thinner, like a post-it note, that will totally work. And some construction colored paper just to make the hearts. To make this mini envelope that actually looks like a real envelope, we're going to be using this blank template. So the first step is to get a straight edge. I'm just going to come to the edge right here at this dotted line, because this is my cover right here. So everything I'm going to be creating is going to be in this rectangle. So I'm just going to get my straight edge right against the edge right there, and I'm going to be using red and blue, and basically just going to be drawing these dotted lines all around. So just going to come in here. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. It just needs to kind of look like those stripes that go all across those mail envelopes. So that's one right there. Edge. I'm just going to come to this edge. And the top edge right here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at all. It's just get the blue and the red in there, and then it'll look like an envelope. So I've got my blue in. Now I'm going to take my red and do the same thing. So I'm just going to come to the edge once again. And in between the blue, I'm just going to draw the red. So there, now it's starting to look like it, right? Pretty cool. So on this side, put the red in here on this side. So I hope you guys will love these mini envelopes I created for you. They're perfect for any occasion, for Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, anytime you want to give a little special message to somebody. So hopefully this will be something you guys will love to create. So there, I got my blue and red stripes in. And then the next step right here is that I'm going to create this little stamp. I'm just going to draw it in. So on this corner right here, I'm going to draw a rectangle. So I'm going to come here and and this is just a Sharpie pen, nothing fancy. Any kind of black marker you have will work. So I'm just going to come to this corner right here and draw myself a rectangle. And then I'm going to go on the edge right here and just draw these curves that go all around it. just to make it look like a stamp. And the bottom. So there. And so for this stamp, I decided just to simplify. I'm just going to draw hearts. So, because it's all about love. So I'm just going to draw 3 hearts going in different directions. So nothing fancy at all. And then go in there and color it. So then the next step, because it is just an envelope, I'm going to write right here from and to. So there, I filled out my envelope. I hope you guys can read that. I was just having some fun with it, as you can see. So the next step is to cut this all out on the outside edge, and we're going to be folding the inside right here where the dotted line is. So now that it's all cut out, the next step is to fold along these dotted lines. So you can easily just flip it over and go ahead and fold against along this line right here. But what I like to do is just to help myself make it a lot easier is I just get a straight edge. I'll put my straight edge right against the dotted line right there where I need to fold. And I'm going to get something that's kind of has a rounded soft edge right here, kind of like a popsicle stick or a pen that doesn't work anymore, things like that, and you just score along the edge right here. So just do that with all 4 sides. It just makes the folding easier and a lot straighter because you've already scored it, and when you fold it, the paper has a guide where to fold. So just a little tip that makes it a lot easier. So now you've done that, so you're just going to fold it. The first step is flip it over, and so see, you have this nice edge already that it folds easily down, and you just want to fold all 4 flaps in. So this is a pretty simple envelope. If you don't have a printer, you don't have to you don't really need to use my template at all. This is something you can create very easily. Whatever size envelope you want to use, just draw your rectangle and have these 4 flaps kind of like this, so that when you fold it over, this flap will definitely cover this, so that's right in the center. That's all you gotta measure, and then the 2 flaps that come down. So if you don't have a printer, you can definitely create this on your own. So now that the envelope is folded, the next step is to put glue on the tabs. So flip this over, and you're gonna be putting glue right here on this thinner flap right here. So I'm going to put some paper under here, and you just need enough just to glue it together. You don't have to fill the whole tab with glue, just on the edge, and just make sure you get the tops and bottoms all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. So you don't need to put glue on the whole thing. So then after you've done that, just fold this thicker flap in and glue this part over it, and just press down. And so then the next step is, this is going to be your bottom where you see my Draw So Cute YouTube address. That's the bottom, and so on this bottom flap right here, just put some glue all over it, and very simply just flip it up and glue to the envelope. So then that's it. Pretty simple, right? So that was my goal when I was creating this envelope for you, is to create something really simple that you guys can easily make. So then this top flap right here, you can close later. I'll show you what to do. But now the envelope's done, so let's work on the inside. To fill this envelope with some sweet messages, I've created this I love you card. And so basically it's just this template right here that I've created in, and what I did was I just rounded off the corners when I cut it out, but it's all up to you if you want to do that. And if you like this heart emoji, you can find how to draw this in my emoji playlist for this heart. And so as you can see, it just fits nicely inside. It's a little bit smaller. And so it'll just go in there just like that. And what I wanted to show you today is how to create this paper bouquet. And so the first step is to take a piece of paper. I've got this pink post-it note right here, and you don't have to use a post-it note. Once again, any kind of color paper will work. And what you want to do is create, kind of done this already, so I kind of know the size that I need. Just about, let's say, 2 inches. So come here, I'm going to measure 2 inches, about 2 inches. A little bit smaller is fine too. I'm just going to give myself a mark, and I'm going to cut out a square, is basically what I'm going to be creating here. So I just want a 2 by 2 inch square. So I'm just going to freehand cut it because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. So I'm just going to cut myself a square. So there, I got my pink square in. And so this is basically kind of like as if you're wrapping a real bouquet of flowers. So turn it to its corner, kind of like a diamond. And the first thing you want to do is fold this part in as if you were really wrapping a bouquet of flowers. So notice right here, I'm just folding it in. And then this part, I'm going to fold in as well. So however you like to fold it in. So I've created this shape right here where I can put my flowers in right there. And the only thing you gotta make sure is bring back your envelope and make sure it will fit into your envelope. So sometimes it might be a little too long. Oops, sorry. It might be a little too long right here. And you can refold it and make it a little bit shorter, or you can just snip it off. So for me, I'm just gonna come here and snip off the top a little bit, just so that I can fit it in my envelope. So like I said, it doesn't really have to be perfect at all. And so I got that, and it's a little bit long at the bottom, so I'm just gonna snip that off too. So there, now I know it will fit into my envelope. So I got this shape in right here. And the next step is to get a cardstock paper, a little bit harder paper. And what you want to do is you're going to be drawing your flowers. So an easier way to do it is you can just lightly trace, kind of roughly trace your wrapper right here, so you kind of know where to put your flower. So this is just very rough. And you can come in here, I'm going to come in here with my Sharpie, a thin Sharpie, and I'm going to draw my bouquet. So I know that this part right here is going to be covered, so all my flowers will have to be here at the top. So I'm just going to kind of randomly start whatever flowers you want. So I'm going to draw kind of like roses, and there's just basically twirls however you like. So this is just meant to be fun. Don't stress over it. It's whatever kind of flowers you want. So maybe a little bit more here, add some leaves, and have fun. So maybe one more here, and let's make it a little bit fuller. And so then you know your bouquet, your leaves will start to come about right here. So I'm going to come here and draw my stems. And so then I'm just going to come in here and just draw these lines that come down to make it look like the stems of the flowers, like that. Okay, so then the next step is to color it. So then the next step is just to cut this all out. got your flowers cut out, and what you want to do is now you can test it. You put it in right here like that, and so when you put it in, sometimes this flap right here might be a little bit too tall, so very easily you can just go ahead and cut it, so that way you can expose more of your flower. It doesn't really matter, it's all up to you. So got your flowers in, and if it's too big or too small, this is where you would just cut it and to adjust it to put it in. So I got my bouquet right here, and so the next step, just to add some bling to it, I'm going to use my blue Post-it note, and the Post-it notes have the sticky part right here, and that's why I like using it, because this makes it so much easier. What I'm going to do, because it's already sticky, I'm going to come to the sticky side right here and just cut myself a little band all the way across. So once again, if you don't have Post-it paper, you don't have to use it. Just any kind of colored paper will do. This is just me being lazy. So put this Post-it note behind it, and this is part, kind of like the ribbon part, and kind of towards the bottom right here. Center it, so kind of stick it, and then you're gonna fold over and fold this over, so it kind of looks like a little ribbon that you've created, and it's nice because it's sticky, so you don't have to put any glue. And to finish it off, you can come in here and just cut, kind of like snip it off right there if you want, however you like it. So there. Oops, no, this is stuck. So there, my little bouquet made from paper. I hope you guys like this, and it's pretty easy for you guys to follow. And so, like I said, I have this I love you card that's gonna go in here, and a bouquet of flowers. Awesome, right? I love this so much. And you can put that in there as well. And if you wanted to add some extra bling, I've cut out these hearts that you can just, any kind of construction paper, stock paper, whatever colors that you have with hearts, and you can put them in there as well. So you can just kind of randomly put some in there. And now you're done, and to seal it, you can either put glue right here, or you can just get one of these hearts and glue it to the envelope to close it off. So there, all my little mini envelopes that I wanted to show you that I made for you, and this is the one that we made today, and hope you remember what's inside. It's all the little hearts that we cut out, all the little goodies, and of course our bouquet of flowers and the I love you card, all tucked nicely inside for someone that you love. That's one right there. And the second one is my panda. It says hi. And the little card inside is the one with my cupcake. It says you're so sweet. And my last one right here, you are my PBF, which of course means that you are my poop buddy forever. So I hope you guys really love these envelopes. Please let me in the comments below which is your favorite envelope, and I hope I made this do-it-yourself mini envelope easy for you guys to make, and I hope you love it. And it's perfect for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, any day that you want to give someone a very special message. Thanks so much for watching, and if you love this DIY, please give me a thumbs up and share it, and remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.